team of the Arya Bark Podcast. My name's Caroline.
And I am Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It is great to have you here. Admin. You can find detailed show notes on the Arya Bark website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya Bark or Sultra.
I'm FlummerBoy21 on Ravelry, and that other bit is later.
We have a Ravelry group, which is Arya Bark Designs. We also have a private group on the website for anyone who's unable to use Ravelry but would like to join in with any make-alongs, and you can find that under the community tab and then groups. We have an Instagram page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
I am FlummerBoy21 on Instagram.
We also have a Facebook page, which is Arya Bark Designs, and we also have a Ko-fi page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
We're currently hosting 2 make-alongs. Hashtag New Things Make-along 2021. Started on the 1st of January, ends on the 31st of December. You must be a member of either the Ravelry or private group for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly on the 29th of March, the 28th of June, 27th of September and the 3rd of January 2022. Physical prizes will be drawn for the FO thread by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Entries enter as many prizes. No, it's not prizes. Enter as many projects
as you like, if you can show how it is new to you. Examples include but are not limited to. Hi. Examples include but are not limited to new yarn brands of colourway, a stitch pattern designer, or a new technique or construction. Was what you were needing to say.
Yes. Hashtag ABD Stash Mash 2021. Started on the 1st of January, ends on the 31st of December. You must be a member of either the Ravelry or the private group.
Andrew,
for your entry to
she's
walk.
shaking the table. Are you coming? Come on then. Yes, yes. Oh, right, you can start now.
ABD Stash Mash 2021. Starts on the 1st of January and ends on the 31st of December. You must be a member of either the Ravelry group or the private group for your entry to count. Prizes will be done quarterly on the 29th of March, 28th of June, the 27th of September or the 3rd of January 2022. Physical prizes for the FO thread, winners drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month from the chatter thread, and winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed a multiple. Dipping is encouraged.
Promise
If
me
it
next
can
week you'll
be-
change the digging to dipping.
If it can be measured in metres, it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, Tunisian crochet, weaving and spinning. And cross stitch, if it can be measured in metres, that one. Goals are at your own discretion. You can increase and decrease whenever you like. Each person entering will have one FO thread post that all projects will be logged in.
Make sure you're putting your entries in both the FO thread and the chatter thread to double your chances of winning something. Next, the hashtag Knitathon challenge. Got my t-shirt. I'm so happy. I am currently fundraising for Versus Arthritis. Versus Arthritis provides support to anyone affected by arthritis in any of its forms. They help fund research and provide assistance to medical professionals. They also campaign on behalf of arthritis sufferers to get laws and disability stuff changed and that sort of stuff. So I started on the 20th of February. My challenge will be to knit from the 20th of February to the 15th of March. Anyone who donates on my Facebook fundraiser page will be in with a chance to win anything that I make between the 20th and the 15th of March. I have been a little bit lax posting stuff because I've been too busy knitting away. There is currently 3 projects that I'm finished. I have finished a 4th one, you'll see that shortly. I will leave a link in the description box below if you are interested in donating to a wonderful cause. We should be hearing roughly around about the 15th about how much has actually been raised. Can donate anything between £4 and £500. I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has donated so far. I really appreciate it, and so does the charity.
You're the best.
Okay. Intro to singing by Andrew, and let's hope it doesn't get demonetized.
No, it's fine.
Banned.
No, it's fine as long you can only do 3 minutes. 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3 minutes.
Yeah, so that. You put me on for stride. So that is that.
I don't care, I've got a cat on my lap. Cat on my lap.
This week we have coming in, going out, Stash Smash Whips and Lined Up. There will be quite a bit of knitting and a little bit of crochet, and as per usual, time stats for each section can be found in the description box below. On that note, we did forget, I'm blaming Andrew, he did because you rushed right through it.
Okay.
As promised, we're going to show, that's all of the prizes came in, so we're going to do a show of what you can win. So one of the prizes that are up for grabs is, I'll take all the stuff in, this lovely project bag from Melly at the Rick Rack Room. It's a drawstring bag. You get the little button progress keeper. Where's the lavender pouch? Oh, your little lavender pouch. Here's Melly's card. So that's one part. We also have, go keep Hillary so it's not getting spattered in here. Got a little, is that focusing? Raspberry Sundae candle. We have the Witch's Brew sock set from the Popeye
Yarn Company.
I can't say that at all. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 297 metres in about 90 grams. So it's like a 50 gram skein and 2 20 gram mini skeins. We also have a little notebook. Now this is just a plain notebook. what I'll do is in the pinned comments, actually I'll do it in the description box, these were bought from the SSPCA. Last week, my Arya t-shirt, what they do in order to make these little notebooks, they literally, all the waste that comes off making the t-shirts gets, because obviously you can't pick up cotton for the floor to use on a t-shirt, so what they do is they gather it up and they turn it into organic cotton paper, and it's
springy apparently.
it's springy. The pages aren't perfect, there's marks on the pages, there's bits in the pages, yeah, like there's bits in the pages, but it is completely recycled organic cotton. So that's that. I'll stick that back in there.
Oh, lost my thing.
I'll stick that back in there. And lastly, I need to watch, because I keep unhooking these. So, we've got the little yarn ball progress keepers and the yarn ball stitch markers, and these are from Alice R Crafts on Etsy, so that's them. And finally we have a pin badge from Universe, and that's the "You Are Cute." So that's the first prize. Next,
So again, got a bag from
Melly at the Rick Rack Room.
Rack Room.
That is a zipped bag.
It's not got the wee charm.
It's inside. Obviously you've got your lavender pouch. This time I put it on the inside because it's been sitting for a while and it's a little leaf. It's got pockets and a wee suede zipper pull. Stop singing. Then we have the peach sorbet sprinkles from Attic Spin Dye. Get a lovely wee ice cream cone. Is that a shell or an ice cream cone? No, it's definitely an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
We also have a ball of wool from Universe. We have the round stitch markers, progress keepers, again from Alice R Crafts, and another cotton notebook. It tells you on here who picked your stuff. So that is the second, oh, and the candle. So that is for the second make along. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap them up and you'll get whatever bags. So that is them. Now I am going to stick them back in here so we're getting battered in Arya bum here, or Darwin back here. Next is coming in. So, as you'll be aware, Aldi's have had their craft week, and thanks to Jane at Mouse Knits and Crafts, she very kindly reminded me that it was craft week because I had forgotten. So Andrew and I went into Aldi's and we made some purchases. We made a lot of purchases. So the first thing that I got is the So Crafty baby yarn. That is 100% polyester. You get 95 meters for approximately 100 grams. Now, I bought this, so this is Harbour and this one is Fanfare. I bought these to make a blanket. However, the original plan was I was either going to knit or crochet a blanket with this. However, Andrew picked up this, which is Dove. Now, when I'd got it home, you have your roll back, I did have a thought I could weave a blanket using these and that. So later on today I am going to knit to Aldi's. I'm just going to run in because he's to get some, he needs to pick up something, and he's going to pick me up another 2 packs of them. That's going to be my warp, these are going to be my weft, and I'm going to weave a blanket using this. It's quite fluffy, so should be fun. So that's these. I've got 4 balls each of these, and I'm just going to pick me up 8 balls of the grey. So that should be enough to make a blanket, maybe, hopefully. So that is them. Next I bought the So Crafty double knitting. This is aqua and cream, but a pack each of these, so that's like 400 grams. You get, these balls are 300, what's that again? This is 100% acrylic. You get 300 meters in 100 grams, so I have about 1200 meters. So my plan is, can't remember which one it is, but one of them I have got fingering weight. Yeah, is it fingering weight? Oh, I need to hold it double. So my plan is to make a jumper with these. My last purchase is the So Crafty Arm Yarn. Now this is petrol blue. Doesn't really look blue, it looks grey, but I'm colourblind, so it could be like bright blue. You get, it's 75% acrylic, 25% wool. You get 800 meters in a 400 gram ball. I purchased 3 of these, so I've got 2,400 meters of it, and I think my plan is going to be either a jumper for me or a jumper for Ryan over 200 grams. Actually, I think I'm making me and Ryan matching jumpers. And I'm just getting no jumpers because he's cheeky. No jumpers.
You're up.
No. Family show.
I picked up some So Crafty
Rainbow yarn.
This is Pageant. It is approximately 700 meters for every 400 grams.
No, it's not.
I
Start
don't know.
again. Andrew's, you can tell Andrew's done this before. This is a medium weight, I think. Kind of looks like an arm. It kind of looks like an arm. I'm pretty sure this is an arm. You get 350 metres and 200 grams. Andrew has 2 of these, so he's got 700 metres of this. That's how you do it, so you can do 700 metres right.
Next one I bought is Savannah. I like the colour of it. And this is again a medium weight, and it's approximately 350 metres and approximately 200 grams. And oh great, I can't pronounce that one. The next one I've bought is again so crafty, and it is ombre yarn.
Ombre.
Ombre yarn, and it is seashore, and you need to mind that there's an S in the middle because I didn't see that and I thought the yarn was being that also was C and I didn't need to be S and I got confused. I kinda like the colours in this one. I like the greys.
Do you have any idea what you're making with any of that?
No.
None at all. So you bought it for the sake of buying it?
No, I'll use it, but I don't know. I think they've all got ideas on them, like that makes gloves or something, I don't know.
That makes gloves.
I think make gloves, make myself gloves.
That's the Rainbow Yarn's a coaster. Actually, the two of them are the Rainbow Yarn's a coaster. The Baby Yarn makes a cushion, but you need an entire 4-pack for it. And what's on this? Nothing. That doesn't. I think they realise that you know exactly what you can make with that.
So the Baby Yarn might make a blanket. These might make another cowl. Should I use these for a cowl?
Mhm.
Make cowl.
Make an arm cowl.
Sean a cowl.
Oh, look at boss a cowl. Going out. So
I have nothing.
you have nothing.
Yeah.
I have.
Shouldn't have anything going at. You've been in lockdown.
I have finished the Paris and Berlin by Hohi Locatelli. This was using Madeleine Tosh, Tosh Merino Light and the Cactus Flower, and I used a 4mm higher sharp.
It looks like, what are the things that old fashioned like women used to wear and they used to have to get like
Corset.
aye, it looks like a corset.
It's not a corset, it's a cowl.
I know, it looks like my multi-purpose.
This took way longer than I expected. I think last week I'm sure I only had about 4 rows to go before I started on this stitch. What's happened? I think I'd finished this section and I'd got down to here and I made a complete muck up of this. I took it back to there and realised that I didn't have the right number of stitches. So I rage quit my knitting and ripped it all back out and restarted it again. So here it is, it pretty much sticks in. It's still needing a wash and a block, so I'll do that later on.
What type of block she's going to do? Grey, finish, patterned?
So that is done. I used 86 grams or 322.6 meters. Would I make the pattern again? Probably not. I like a pattern where I don't have to count every single row, and it got to the stage with this. I have a book where I keep increases and decreases in, and I literally had to write out the pattern with the increases and all the increases and decreases. I just didn't enjoy it. All I'm saying is, nice enough pattern. I like what I made. I don't love it. So that is that done. And it doesn't have any going out. So on to Stash Mash. Now, my goal is to craft 26,000 meters. I started this week with having crafted 5,259.5 meters. Fixed my totals this week. This week I've used up 322.6 meters, which brings my total to 5,582.1 meters. So I'm really happy about that. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah. So this week I had, at the beginning of this week I'd already brought in 8,886 meters. I have now added, rescue the projects. Right, you're going to break my case. Yeah, big heifer. My little Aldi binge brought in 6,320 meters, which means now we're at the beginning of March. That now means that I've brought in 15,206 meters in 3 months. So I am hopping my backside on the no buying bus, and it's staying there. I'm going to get them to lock the door.
Something in my throat.
Thankfully, I still have prizes to buy, so it's not like I'm not going to buy wool. I just won't be buying wool for myself. Stop laughing.
It's not going to happen though.
I'm not saying I'm never ever going to buy wool. It would just have to be very, very special for me to buy it, because 15,000 meters in 9 weeks is a lot of wool to buy.
The thing, unicorn poop. I'm going to say. You bought that for the name.
That is, don't get me wrong, I love the unicorn poo. I do love it. Did I really need to buy it? Probably not. Did I really need to buy all the stuff the Aldi's?
Well, yeah, you're going to knit them eventually.
Andrew, I have wool in my stash. Be your first pipe man.
Like first ever?
First ever.
That's quite long ago.
That's quite long. I actually have a ball of wool that went to that pipe band for me. That's how long ago I've got that wool in my stuff.
That was ages ago. That's when I was still trying to be a snare drum.
Andrew, you were about 7. 8?
I don't know, I don't remember them days.
I think you were 7 or 8. So that's like 14 years ago. That's how bad my stash is. So I'm jumping on the no buy bus, and I'm going to stay there until I get my stash down. Now, I'm not saying that my stash hasn't come down fully removed, because it has. As I was pointing out to Ryan the other day, Ryan couldn't get to the bottom of his wardrobe. Mind you, still can't get to the bottom of his wardrobe because I filled it up with more stuff. But it's now full way wadding. Because I brought that down from the garage for the reason I cannot remember. So that's me. So that means I currently have 20,417.9 metres to craft to hit my target of 26,000. It's still possible. Hopefully I can make a dent in the 15,000 that I have purchased.
Weave it, because isn't that weaving use a lot of, well,
It doesn't, it depends what you weave.
weave tons of blanket.
Well, that's my plan. If I do what I plan, which is using the baby yarn and a blanket, I could pretty much knock that out quite quick.
My goal was 1,000 metres, which will probably need to go up.
You're moving that up to 2,000 metres, eh?
I don't know, I need to see, because when we get to the end of it, we'll realise that a couple of balls and I'll be done it. So that might be getting moved up.
You do a couple of projects and you're going to finish it.
Exactly. So
Obviously, if you get away from knitting kills and hats, you knit your own jumper.
Sorry, something on my throat again.
You're getting that a lot. Eh? Might need to see the doctor about that. Or blankets.
Well, I've got a blanket to do there, so there's what? That's going
All
on.
4 of them, the baby yarn.
Aye.
That is...
About 400.
No, so it's only 95 metres, so it's only 380.
Right, which is almost half of what my target is.
Well, that's true.
So one of them in a ball of my savannah, I'm going to be to my target.
If you use up the 2 balls of pageant
And my baby.
and the... If you use up that, because I'm pretty sure Laurie has a cowl, a shawl that uses that. Well, no, that specific one, but to use that up. So if you do the cowl for Laurie, plus that blanket, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your auntie, you've hit your target, and it's only March.
Well, I could take how hard would the problem would be is I go up big, but I need to half it, so maybe 5,000 metres, because obviously there's times where I don't get a lot of time to work on stuff.
Which is fair enough, but obviously it depends what you make as well. You realise you are going to have to come away from just making cowls and making hats.
Nah, you never. So let's say it's just doing a 5,000 metres.
Right, so you're going, that's it. It's official.
Well, I'll probably change the next one and be like, yeah, I've knitted tons.
Andrew's officially went up to 5,000 metres.
Oh no, I don't have that much yet. Well, I need to buy some. I shouldn't though.
Well, we've got 2,000.
Let's start with the goal for the Among Us thing, because
That would be a plan.
couldn't I use the grey for, because that's a
No,
blanket.
because you need 3 colours and you won't go 1.
Not if I buy more. Technically, I've got the goal.
The grey was the only colour they had in a...
Aye, it doesn't
You
mean
need a white.
not necessarily I can make a head grey, aye, but I don't know, I won't explain. Outgoing started as 274 metres, used as trout, because I've no used any.
So,
Wait, what? But I have used some.
this week you've no used them.
Oh, it's weekly, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've used none. Total is 274 metres. Incoming started as 425 metres. Added is 1,780 metres. So total is 2,205. So to target, I was supposed to be 726, and now I'm 4,726.
No,
That'd be right. Yeah. So if we take that away, which would that'll be right.
3,000. No, 4,076.
I'm math good.
4,076. 4,726 metres to your target. You need to start thinking bigger to hit your target.
Carpet. Knitting a carpet.
You're not a carpet.
Could you knit a carpet? Could you knit a rug? Could you knit a rug? Technically just be a big blanket that you put on. Well, no, because then technically it would just be a blanket that you put on the floor.
I think there might be patterns on Ravelry for
Knit a rug.
you can crochet a rug. Because drop sell a lot of big patterns.
There you go, that's how you can smash through your stash. Just rugs.
Everybody gets a rug.
I don't think you'd run a rug pattern, to be honest.
I'm fast running out of patterns from the knit-a-thon.
Isn't it? You just knit. Knit hats.
No, but the point, well, I've done hundreds of hats, look at them with the Melbourne kill.
Hat, like, didn't you fly through? No, because you don't have like tons of sock though.
You know, seen the raw veteran.
The knit socks. Everybody likes socks.
No, because I've done that before, where I've just knit loads of socks, and it doesn't interest me.
No, none of them went to me. I've got 3 pairs of socks.
That call's getting washed by me.
No shirts are cold.
You passed me a couple of.
Didn't really.
Whoops!
What?
I'm sitting looking a bit for project bags that are sitting on my knee. In my sheet bag from the knick rack room, with my badges on it, my check your baps, and my lucky bap. We have the Sockhead Cowl by Kelly McClure. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. I have made absolutely no modifications to it whatsoever. I'm going to move it back onto a small. Oh, I can because I gave you it.
Yes.
Might need to get new cords. There you go. I'm not buying wool, but I could buy knit needles and cords.
Oh, I have to buy higher. Have I? Is it higher?
You could. You can buy the knit prosams.
Aye, but you said we needed another set of higher. So I need to buy them and higher.
You can, that's like over £200.
How much is a knit percent?
Well, about 150 then. Knit prosams are about £40–50.
Jeez.
Hires are about 95. So
Did you get me started on a hobby that won't take all my money?
no. Why would I want to do that? So this is it. This is where I was last week. All in state, I've not really done that much yet. I have hiccups. So I've not really done that much to it. I'm just going to keep working away on it. It is using paint box yarn socks. It is a 75% wool, 25% polyamide. You get 390 meters and 100 grams. It's alright, Will. I do have a, what?
It's alright. It's alright.
I've got another couple of balls of this. I've got the 2 zebra prints that I'm thinking that I really should make socks out of. So that is that. I'm using 3mm high sharps, and I'm pretty sure this is a 24-inch cord. I'm going to go down to a 16-inch, but I can't find my 16-inch cords anywhere. Andrew has one, and I don't know where the other two have went to. So that is that.
I have my Rafa's hat by
Hohi
Locatelli. And my box bag there.
Crafty Craig from Crafty Clegg Creations.
I have done this much now, but I think I'm on 11 rows, I think.
12.
I'm 12. I'm on row 12.
How many have you today? 16?
19. Then I think it's Pearl for eternity then.
Pearl?
Yeah. Sure, it's either Pearl at all or Knit at all. I don't know, I glanced at the button.
You can tell Andrew's not learnt the part where he's supposed to read the pattern before he works on it.
Read it as you go. And it is again by my... It's on the sheet.
It's Knitting Essentials, which is, I'm pretty sure it's Poundland.
It is charcoal. My charcoal again.
It is charcoal. Where's the bit? Andrew clearly burst the bow band.
That would be you because I never touched them.
It's charcoal and it's double knitting. I've got an exceptionally one of those.
And they are on a 3.75 higher sharp needle.
And I think it's my 16-inch. And I've just got my 16-inch cable that I need. Yes. Next project is the triplet shawl by Francesca Caricato. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. This is what I've done so far. The yarn I'm using is Rusty Ferret Doll, and it's a subscription colourway called Flyby. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 425 meters and 100 grams. As per the pattern, I'm using a 4mm hook. As I say, this is what I've done so far. Where am I? You work on this for a set number of rows. What I'm on now. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22. So I'm then you're at the part where it then goes into the rack. My gauge must be off.
Why?
Because that strangled you.
Not maybe you block it out.
Mm.
I don't know how
So
that works. I'm just saying stuff and hoping I'm right.
I've got a wee bit to go before it goes up to
I like
being.
the specs.
It's bonny, yeah.
And the specs are insert colour here because I think they're black but they could be brown.
I think.
They're like blacky brown. So.
I think it might be blacky brown specs. Work on this, then you eventually gets to a certain height, and then you get in the round. So that is what I'm working on. I started this last night. This is where I've got to, so it's a pretty quick make. So hopefully that should be finished by next week. That is all I am working on at the moment. I'm restricting how many projects that start, especially just now, because I would rather get stuff finished than start a whole load of projects and by the 15th of March have absolutely nothing finished and nobody wins anything. So that is going to be another prize for the Knit-a-thon challenge, and the Sock Kill is another prize for the Knit-a-thon challenge as well.
Lined up, which again is the infamous will it be started, will it no? Among Us crewmate by Spiky Mermaid Crafts, and possibly
waiting on this pattern getting started.
Possibly Bernie Blanket, possibly Aldi Blanket.
Aldi Blanket.
But it's so crafty, baby. I
Yeah.
have such a bad memory. That was only a couple minutes ago and I can't mind that. I will need to look at the Bernard Blanket, and I'll need to look at if I can get stuff Aldi and see where I'm going with it. Because I think they did have white, we just might not have picked it up, or that could have been another ball. I wasn't really paying attention, so let's see the day. Want to try to get this thing started. Do want to get it started.
I did offer you to pick another pattern that wasn't using bulky yarn, and then you could have got it started because I have white, I have black, and I have all different colours of double knitting.
No, you're
But no, you wanted to do one in Bernette Blanket because it's all fluffy. So that's a you problem, not a me problem.
I wasn't saying it's your problem, it is a me problem, I just need to figure out what I'm doing.
For me, the next lined up will be the Oddly Satisfying Kill by Christine Long Dirks. My plan will be to use... I'm twisting that. Plan's going to be to use the Romeo and Juliet by Attic Spin Dye. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It looks quite interesting. It's something that I could quite easily just knit away on. So that is my plan for that. So that is all. Again, I want to thank everybody who has already donated to the Versus Arthritis fundraising page. What you?
No, I got it.
What?
It's going again again.
Because that would add the total up, and that will take you four seconds in the channel.
I'm sure it's fine. You can just sing that as you go.
If you are wanting to donate, there will be a link in the description box below where you can do so. Is there anything else?
I believe not.
I don't think so. Andrew's going to get his finger out his backside and actually start crafting.
Got this stead up, so I don't know how.
I'll just put it.
Aye, this stead up. So we might get more rose on the night, might know, we'll see.
I am going to be getting a drip with lemon and manuka honey because clearly I'm getting starting to friggin' cold. My nose is running. The back of my mouth is scratchy as anything.
Keep it to yourself.
Hi. Didn't even start. I have not forgotten when you got the cold, passed it to Ryan. Ryan passed his cold to me, and I landed up with 2 viral infections and went going deaf for an entire month. So you needn't bother sitting there going, keep it to yourself.
Get saying, keep it to yourself.
So, is there anything else?
No. That's the second time you said that.
I know. In all honesty, I'm all... and I can't think straight, so I'm going to say that's it.
So you've had a call for the past 50 years? Bye.
Andrew would like to say goodbye from this podcast because he'll be dead by next week. Oh, your skin's actually quite soft.
Obviously.
I always thought your skin was rougher than a badger's bum.
No, I have quite soft skin.
Your beard's actually quite soft too.
No, that's because I might put conditioner.
Did you condition your beard, you weird?
Aye, it's hair. And to be fair, that's because half the time the conditioner runs down, I just go. Makes it soft.
You're wrong, you need to fix this bit.
I know, I'm trying to leave it and hopefully it'll actually grow out and not just be like beard and moustache. But then if I do it, I could maybe get like a handlebar moustache and be like, that probably won't happen though. I think this is as much
You
as
need
it
to
goes.
stop plotting.
Plotting? I don't plot.
Try not to pull the hairs out because if you keep plotting it'll stop growing. So that is everything. We hope you have a very crafty week. I am going to
Put your shoes on.
put my shoes on because Andrew needs me to drive him to Aldi's.
There's some bonding time.
You realise I'm looking at the Aldi's, eh?
Don't know what to pick you up though.
2 packs of that grey. So that is it, and we'll see you back here again next week. Bye!
Goodbye.